on, guys? It's Run Easy here, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Bose Quiet Comfort earbuds. And so I've had them for just a day now, and I've put a good amount of use into them. I went for a run with them, worked out with them on, and kind of got like a broad feel for how these things actually like feel throughout, like just walking around. We actually went furniture shopping day. We were out looking for a couch and stuff like that. So just like out in public environments, kind of like checking out how it sounds with like road noise and how like the sound canceling actually functions. So the day before, I actually picked up the Apple AirPod Pros, and the Pros I couldn't live with at all. I really like the functionality. I wanted to like them as much as I possibly could. But the biggest issue I actually ran into with the AirPod Pros is they literally wouldn't stay in my ear, which made me kind of upset just because, I mean, I have an Apple Watch, I've got an Apple phone, and that's about it. And I wasn't really trying to get in that whole ecosystem or anything like that. It's just it functions so well. I mean, you open that up, it literally connects to your phone and goes pretty good from there. So I went back to Best Buy, and I'm sitting here looking around trying to figure out what I'm gonna buy. Obviously I watched a few different reviews, and I kept coming back to these, looking at them, and Bose has always made really solid products. So with that being said, I ended up picking up these Bose, and right now I'm actually pretty happy with them, I'm gonna say. So some of the key points I would say that would bring you guys in and like make you like kind of like, okay, am I kind of flopping back and forth between them? Are you guys kind of in the same boat where they're falling out of your ears? Then I would probably say if you're going between them, you don't, and you're not specific, especially if you're on an Android, it's no question. Obviously, I would go and get these, but if you're on an iPhone, these ones actually, as soon as I open, so they have this little case right here. As soon as I open this little case, it's literally connected to my phone, so it's not really that much different. It's just the initial time that you connect it, you just got to use the Bluetooth. I mean, it's a pretty simple product, and I mean the case is a little bit bigger, but that doesn't bother me at all. I don't really, this case is going to stay in my gym bag or wherever the hell I have it. I don't really plan on just like, I don't know, I guess it would be a little bit more bulky in your pocket, but not really much more. But so these headphones actually, they have the little wing tips on there, so that's how they're staying in your ears so much better. They're just like these little wing tips. They keep it nice and tight. So when you put it in, you just like put it in there and then twist it back a little bit and get it like up under your actual ear. So, and then they have different touch controls. So just 2 taps on your right ear, that pauses it or plays the music. If you hold it down on your right ear, it'll kick on Siri. You swipe down, lowers the music, swipe up, raises the volume. And then on this side, you hold it for 2 seconds, and that taps to the next song. So they got pretty intuitive touch controls. I've seen some videos in the past. They've also done a firmware update, probably since a lot of these guys had their videos going. But more or less, a lot of people were complaining about, hey, the volume control, there's no on-ear volume control, which would be a little bit annoying, I guess, because I mean, if you have this, you kind of want to have your phone on the side, especially if you're doing some sort of like workout in the gym. You set your phone down, blah blah blah. You're walking around, hey, I want to turn my volume down a little bit, blah blah blah. Blasting my eardrums out after I did that squat set. I'm like trying to turn my shit back down a little bit. But so far, I think they're a good headset. It's, for me, I think any headset that you buy, it's gonna be a matter of fit. So this is honest to God truth how I would look at it if I were you guys. I would go to the store and buy both fucking headsets. And then once you have both headsets, just go in there and test them both out. Like, do them side by side. But I can tell you this, if you're thinking about the noise canceling side of things, when it comes to noise canceling, these things are probably, I mean, I've only tested literally the AirPod Pros and these, but these are a lot better. So they cover a wide range of things. So the one thing that I'm going to show you guys is the actual app. I don't know how to pull this up any better than this, but basically see how it has the noise cancellation right there. So if I like click right in the middle, so right now it's pretty dang noise, like it just goes further and further. So it gives you different levels of noise cancellation to where now I can like barely hear myself talk. It's actually kind of weird talking with these on. So then it goes back to this, that automatically is actually takes So that's going to be, it automatically goes to the mode where it basically kind of like brings the sound in a little bit. So this thing's got speakers on the outside, or it's got microphones on the outside, and then it's also got obviously has a speaker on the inside, but it basically takes the sound from the outside and brings it back into your ear, which definitely is nice too, because these things have a little bit of like automatic like cancellation, not cancellation's the wrong word, but they automatically have like a earplug kind of feel to it. When you put them in, it kind of cancels a little bit of sound out just generally. So if you just have these in your ears and that was not a function, you wouldn't be able to hear people as well. So I think the app is pretty user friendly. They let you set it up really easy. I mean, the people did complain about the buttons, and the only thing, I mean, they did give you that's the only shortcut you can set up. So basically, you want to turn the left ear on to have different shortcuts. You literally have skip forward or hear battery life. So, I mean, I don't know if they wanted to make it like ambidextrous or anything. That might be something they could add, but I really don't give a shit. It's literally one thing to add to your side of your ear. The other side already does what it needs to do, and I think that's good enough for me when it comes to like skipping around and just like picking my music out. So when I went for a run, let's go to that. When I went for a run today, I got home. First thing I did was go for a run, because I was like, okay, if I'm going to keep these headphones, the first thing I need to do is make sure they're not going to actually fall out of my ear when I go for a run. So basically got out of the truck, ran in the house, threw some workout gear on. I'm still actually wearing the shirt that I was wearing. And then just went out and went, boop, see you later. Went out, it was like only like a mile and a quarter, or like mile and a quarter run. I didn't go too far. Already worked out this morning, did cardio the whole 9 yards. I just want to make sure these things like fit, because I'm going to take these back the next day if they don't like work out, at least for the run. So I went out for the run. I'm gonna say this: the run went well for the most part. So I did, when I was like shaking around, like, hey, let's try this. Like they don't want to fall out too easy. But when I was running and just like jumping, like kind of like just going up and down, I don't know if you guys will see this. We're gonna probably have to edit doing all this nonsense. Jumping. Like if I'm landing like flat-footed, like I can feel it moving around, but I mean, so they're in there, like they're doing pretty well. Like if they can hold back on that, I think we'll be all right. Like I'm pretty sure, like for the 99% of people that are gonna get these headphones, especially if you're just going out for strolls in the park and you want to have some in the earbuds that are like something better than the Apple iPod Pros, or just different from the iPod Pros, and you want to spend $278, that's what the price of these was. The Pros right now are $219, so that's a little bit of difference there, $50. But I guess at this price point, does it really matter? I don't know. Like, kind of in the middle with that. Like, does it really matter? I mean, $50, I guess that is a good portion of it when you put it percentage wise, but I mean, if you're spending that much money on headphones already, then I think you're probably equipped to spend an extra $50. But sound quality, when it comes to sound quality, these things are amazing. The Apple Pros were pretty damn good too. As I said, I'm not like a audiophile, as people like to put it. I think I hear that in every freaking headphone review. I'm not an audiophile, but this is my taste for music. These do sound better than the Apple Pros though. I'll say that pretty hands down as well. They have just, I don't know, maybe it's the sound canceling. Like when you turn that on, you just can't hear nothing but the tunes that you're listening to. Like I've never been on an airplane with it, but just next to cars and road noise as we were walking in and out of stores today, like nothing. There's definitely a few times where I was playing with it and my wife was walking around and she's like trying to talk to me about these couches, and I'm like clicking buttons on the thing and trying to mute it, undo it, just play with music, hear how it sounds. And I'd put it on noise canceling. I wouldn't hear what she'd say, and then she'd be pissed off at me. So these things definitely can knock out some noise. I can tell you that. So you won't regret the purchase. Just make sure they fit. So try on both sets of headphones. As I said, I probably went with the Pros if they fit my ears, just because A, they're a little bit cheaper, B, they're just Apple connected, I guess you can say. And then if I'm on an Android, hands down, I'm picking these things up. But if the Apple Pros don't fit your ear, these things don't feel bad about buying these headphones. Like in comparison, like, ah, dang, I can't get in the Apple ecosystem for headphones. Okay, cool. You don't need to be in the damn Apple ecosystem. Just get these headphones. You'll love them. So on that note, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hit that like, subscribe button down there. Try to grow the YouTube channel a little bit. I've done some past reviews and stuff, but we're going to try to kick it up a little bit. Just as I said, hit that little subscribe button. Peace.